Previously on As the App Turns, Noah opens up to PJ that he is concerned about not passing a test and being kicked off the football team. Uncle Leon and Sister Mary talk to Amber, Corey's cheering coach, privately in the chapel. The apps rolled into this episode are Google Meet, Huddle, and the website understood.org.
Hi, Jonathan. You are looking much better, and your blood pressure is coming down. It's still a tad bit high, so I am sending you home with a prescription. Question for you, do you have a history of anxiety issues? Actually, I do. I think it goes back to my teen years. They didn't have a name for it. They just called it hyper.
Really, John? I didn't know that.
Yeah, when we were in our 20s, my brother was in the hospital with stomach issues and exhaustion. His doctor asked both of us if we were stressed. I told him that I had been struggling with keeping my grades up since my junior year of high school, because all of a sudden my brain was mixing up letters and I was having comprehension issues. I learned that Evan had been struggling too. We thought maybe we had dyslexia or something, but we learned that it can couple with anxiety, and ADHD can have some of the same symptoms. That's true. You just brought up a question that I wanted to ask. Is there a history of ADHD with anxiety in your family? I know that my brother and I have managed it for years. I just asked my uncle if he could believe anxiety could knock me to my knees. He said he could because he has dealt with it. I don't know to what degree, so maybe we do.
In this scene, Jonathan mentions ADHD and dyslexia. If you or your child suspect ADHD or dyslexia, or to understand the symptoms, please visit understood.org. The website has resources that can help you and your family get the help that you need. Now back to our episode. The doctor nods, then notices Noah shifting.
You all right, Noah? I've been stressed lately because I haven't been doing well in Miss Samuel's class. I just failed a test, and scouts have been contacting me on Huddle. If my grade drops any more, I could end up on academic probation. Is that what you were on the phone about the other night? Yeah. Seth was telling me about a kid who could help me cheat, and I told him that I couldn't do that. Nah, you don't cheat, son.
Is that what this Google Meet was about?
She wants us to meet. She mentioned some kind of brain test. I'm nervous I won't pass it. Okay. That's a lot, Noah. When we're stressed, our brain can mix up letters, slow down our ability to read or even process what we just read. It can look like dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Sometimes the impacts of stress and anxiety can be misdiagnosed. Schools often suggest dyslexia testing first. Tests like the CTOPP or the Woodcock-Johnson focus on reading and language skills. Most of us aren't taught how to process stress. You'd be surprised how many children come in with hypertension and chronic stress disorders. I'm not saying that's what's going on with Noah, but based on what I'm seeing right now, how quickly he went from calm to anxious, and your family history, I'd rather start with a Vanderbilt ADHD screening. That sounds familiar.
What's a Vanderbilt screening?
It's a screening that looks at attention, stress, and emotional load, and it helps us understand why the brain is struggling before we diagnose it. What if I fail? It's not a test, and you pass or fail, and it gives us clarity, and clarity helps us support you early. All right, Jonathan, let me prep your discharge papers so you can go home.
So, everyone in my family is having a problem. Why am I the last to know?
How will Jonathan and Noah answer Nicole's question? What will happen with Noah? Does Kayla have the same issue as Noah? Tune in to another episode of As the App Turns to find out.